Morning everyone, Rick and Deb here. We made it here. We're in Topeka, Kansas. We're at the Combat Air Museum. It's about 11:15. It's the 25th of July and we finally made it. We're finally here. I'm going to pan around here to let you see where we're at. It's not too bad this morning. It's a little warm, a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, we're really excited to be here this morning. I was going to go here last summer and I never made it, but we made it. We're here. So wife's going to be my picture taker today, and I'll swing around here and let you see the entrance here just real quick. I'm really excited to be here, so come along and join us. Explore the Combat Air Museum here in Topeka, Kansas. Okay. Combat Air Museum. They do have an outside area once you get through the museum. There's, I think, 2 hangars, and we plan on doing all that this morning. I think they close at 4, but I believe we've got plenty of time to explore around. This is part of the Topeka Airport, and it's $7 to get in, which I don't think is bad in this day and age. Let's get up here a little bit closer. The admission and the gift shops around the corner there, I do believe. Let's go over and let you look at this rocket over here, and then we will start our journey here this morning. It's just a little over a 3-hour drive from our neck of the woods home base to here. It says this is the U.S. Army missile Nike hyphen Ajax surface-to-air missile, 15 to 30 mile range, high explosive warhead, U.S. anti-aircraft, 1950s and 1960s, mounted on a mobile launcher or may be ground and placed, altitude 80,000 feet, restored by Combat Air Museum. Okay, I'll read this plaque down here as well, and then we'll get started. Boy, this is the U.S. Army rocket Honest John, unguided surface-to-surface solid fuel rocket, caliber 7.62 millimeter, length 27 feet, weight 5,800 pounds, used from 1950s to 1960s, range is 12 to 30 miles. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more once we get inside, but that's where we're headed. Here in just a minute, that's where we're going. Okay. Wife's. Hey. Honey, get that one down there for me. Get that one down there for me. Get that one down there for me. The white one down there? Oh, okay. I thought I didn't know. All right. Okay. Just got another pictures to take here, a couple more pictures to take, and then we'll be headed in. Yeah, it really don't feel too bad out right now, but it's supposed to get kind of warm Now next week we're back in triple digits, so it might be a good thing that we're doing this now, today. Now they do have a National Guard museum that's just literally like right down the road here. Now we won't be doing that today. I might have to wait till next year to do that. Then they've got American Flight Museum, and I'd like to do that as well. But you know, we can only do so much at a time. But yeah. Okay, we just paid our admission and now we're in the gift shop. So we're just going to kind of look around here and see what all they have. We got a bunch of miniature airplanes. We got quite a variety, and then you've got your stickers, like bumper stickers or just wherever you want to put them. Then of course they got the toys for the kids. And they got some models that looks like, oh, that once you put together and they fly. And of course they've got a pretty good, oh, they got magnets too. I'm gonna have to get me a magnet here. I'd like to get one that's got, I'll just probably get me that one there. Unless I see another one, I'll probably get that one. And they got planes hanging from the ceiling too as well. Yeah. Here's more little airplanes and fighter jets and whatever. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's some candies and that sort of thing. Here's some playing cards.
Do your family have any objections if I put a little story on our Facebook page about your visit? Sure. That'd be great. That'd be great.
And then here's more toys. Of course, they got T-shirts. They've got, oh, I like these. Combat Air Museum, these polo shirts. Of course, they got regular T-shirts as well. Looks like a regular T-shirt. I'm not sure what they go for. But yeah, they've got all sizes. I guess they've got all sizes. 2X. Yeah. Yep, I like the T-shirts too. Oh, and of course they got hats. All kinds of hats. Looks like the hats are $16. And they've got quite a variety of hats. I've got too many hats as it is. Oh, this actually has Combat Air Museum on it, and they're $18. I was going to say $19. But they've just got quite a variety. Easy build, and they've got all kinds of World War II. There's the module, space shuttle. Yeah. And these are about $18, $19, and they're all about the same price, a little over $18. And you get one of these to build, and they've got, I can't forget to look at the ceiling here, and they've got puzzles, if you're so inclined, and photographs. They're like $5 for photographs. Yeah. And these are not for sale. These are die-cast models. I've got an old radio sitting over here. We got quite the variety just in the gift shop area to look at. These are the waves. Women accepted for voluntary emergency service is what that means. And there's their uniforms right here. I know, kind of got a glare a little bit. But yeah, a lot of information. The submarine of the USS Topeka is what that is. Well, that's all painted up red, white, and blue. That's pretty cool. And there's our emblem, USS Topeka. It'd be cool if they had that one out there on the grounds. You can go to a there is a submarine that you can go through just outside of Muskogee, Oklahoma. You can go, and on certain days they have Living History Day, and it's really pretty cool. We've been to it at least once, maybe twice. They really put on a good performance, a show. Oh, they do have coffee cups. Looks like they're $12 for a mug. Oh yeah, they've got plenty. I'll probably get one before we leave. Well, I like that there too. I'll probably get me a mug, and I'll probably get me a magnet before we leave. I guess these are, yeah, these are magnets. Okay, we're getting ready to get started. Oh, look, they even got a UFO, a Nazi UFO. Wow, that's crazy. I heard that they actually had one of those for real. I don't think it ever went anywhere. Yeah, they got all kind of models of planes. Okay, well, let's go out here and get started. Oh, you put on the map where you're from. Boy, is there any in our neck of the woods here? Oh, to your left, it's over here. So I didn't see Kansas on there. There you go. Oh, we'll find it here in a minute. Husband and wife put a pin on where we're from on his map here. I'll let her do that, and we can stick a pin in there where we're from.
Can't see.
Okay. There's Marion. I bet it's right around in here.
It's somewhere.
Yeah. They probably got it covered up. The whole world has been here. Okay, well, we're going to get started. The theory of flight, how flight works. And this is early aviation. Kansas early aviation. Got some pictures there. World War I, the war to end all wars. And it shows all their aircraft. There's some barbed wire there. And there's some biplanes. Interwar years, 1919 to 1939. And again, a lot of models here. Biplanes. Pan American right there. Boy. Pacific Theater, Japan, and US. All fighter planes. And there are a ton. Although that must be that's a B-29 Super Fortress right there. That down there is the PBY-5 Catalina Flying Boat Patrol Bomber. This B-24D Liberator Heavy Bomber United States right there. And this is a 50 cal. I've actually fired one of these. There's your ammunition, what you carry your ammo in. It is extremely, extremely heavy. Carried one of those too. And of course, more planes. Planes, planes, planes. All different kind of makes and bottles, and boy, look at this. Just a bunch of them. And there's a Flying Fortress down there. There's a B-17G Flying Fortress Heavy Bomber. Boy, I've seen these air shows and you just can't imagine. These things are absolutely huge. Oh, here you go. This SR-71. 32 SR-71s were built. 11 were lost on mishaps. 14 are on display. The remaining are in custody of the federal government. There's actually one of these hanging from the ceiling at the Cosmosphere in Hutchinson, Kansas. And here's somebody's flight jacket there. Donald E. Mathers, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force. Yeah. I guess y'all have to go upstairs. I'll have to do that after a while. Every kind of plane you'd ever imagine. Boy, it's kind of overwhelming because there's hundreds of these model aircraft on display. There's a Marines helicopter, missile down there. That's satellite, I believe. And fighters. Fighter jets. Boy, howdy. Yeah, like I said, I've seen a few of these at different air shows we've been to over the years. Cold War air defense. Yeah. Boy, howdy. United States Air Force Thunderbirds. I've never got to see the Thunderbirds. I always seen the Blue Angels. I never did get to see the Thunderbirds. But they're just very similar to the Blue Angels, I do believe. There is a lot. I mean, we haven't even got to the planes yet. That's okay, that's why we're here. outside they've got a Chinook helicopter. I was actually in one of those. I got to fly in one of those when I was in the Kansas Army National Guard. Yeah. And there's all kind of banners up top. Combat Air Museum, Forbes Field, Topeka, Kansas. Picture of that. It says Combat Air Museum on it for me. Okay, well I think we're going to go back around here. Oh, I about missed this one. Propellers versus machine guns. Combat Air Museum, Hangar 602, Forbes Field. And that's there's the dedicated to the men and women who served our country in World War II. And of course that's Iwo Jima, where they planted the American flag. A very iconic picture. And here's the Navy. I'm not sure what these might be spotlights. I think that's what these are spotlights. United States Navy Bell. Merrick Aviation Gallery. I don't know if we're going to be going in there today or not. Our first airplane. I was just at the Air Museum in oh well, yeah, I'll think of the name in a minute. This is a Rowley Curtis Jenny replica. The aircraft before you is a full-scale replica of the famous Curtis JN-4 Jenny series biplane, trainers of World War I. Boy. There's an engine. Got a pilot back there giving the thumbs up like I'm ready to go. The biplane. And you know, these are bigger than they look on TV or whatever. They really are. Here's an engine. The whole engine rotated. The Lee Roan 80 horsepower 59.6 rotary engine. Air-cooled engine built to rotate around a fixed crankshaft. Okay. World War I aircraft. But just saying, please do not touch or try to move the aircraft, which I can't imagine trying to move that thing. And this is on display is the Curtis JN-4D Jenny fuselage. Wooden spruce fuselage represents the form and structure that would have been used in constructing the original Curtis JN-4D Jenny aircraft. That's what that is. And behind this is the 4-acre 75% scale replica of a World War I fighter. Wow. And this here we're coming up on is the Mayor's OTW Out to Win. This is the oldest aircraft in our collection. It never served the U.S. military, but it did train future military pilots under the pre-World War II Civil Pilots Training Program. And the successor was the War Training Service. So that's what this aircraft was. It was meant as a trainer. Right over here, I mean. The wrong plane. Here. That's the trainer that was used. And it's also a biplane. Now there's planes hanging from the ceiling too, and I hope I don't forget to look up once in a while. Boy. Another engine. Super huge helicopter here. I mean, not real huge, but big enough. This is a... Oh, here, I need to get my... Back here is a 1916 Siemens Schuster D1 plane. Right back there, the one that's orange and kind of a greenish color. I've got to get these, make sure I'm looking at the right aircraft. Because it's kind of hard to, you got to remember where you're at here. But yeah. I actually flew in one of these very similar to this. Bell Huey UH-1H-BF Iroquois helicopter. Yeah, trying to be really careful and not get in a hurry and try to look around these aircrafts. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that for that. That kind of got jumbled a little bit. I was. Oh. And you've got the hangar out this door out here. Now we'll be doing that. The hangar door is right here, and we'll be going out here. Here in a little bit, but we're not quite ready yet. We've got to continue to look around here a little bit. This is a demonstration M16A1 assault rifle for demonstration purposes only. I've seen these before. So let's go on down and Naval Air Station, Olathe, Kansas. The old Olathe Naval Air Museum, Industrial Airport, Kansas. Huh. Wow, they got these all over the place. Another big engine. That's a big engine. The Curtis electric propeller, aluminum alloy blades, one-piece forged steel hub, electric current transmitted to prop via slip rings and carbon brushes. General Motors, Allison, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Liquid cooled engine, and that thing is absolutely huge. Another engine. Lycoming horizontal opposed four-cylinder engine. Another engine with a propeller there. Oh yeah, that engine is huge. Of course it'd have to be. Oh wow. Let's go down and look at this row of engines, and then we'll go back and take a look at these engines here. There's all different kinds of engines. Boy, look at the size of that engine. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Pratt & Whitney division of United Aircraft Corporation, now United Technologies, an R-2800 double WASP. Boy, that is absolutely huge. Oh my gosh, look at that.
You wouldn't have all the pitch out of it. Just coming in.
Oh, here you go. My goodness, look at the size of those propellers. Boy, that engine is huge. Pratt & Whitney R-4360-59B WASP Major, 4,360 cubic inches, 28 cylinders, 56 spark plugs, 3,500 horsepower. Wowee. Curtis electric propeller. Man, look at the size of that thing. Wowee. Now this is a Pratt & Whitney R-28 double WASP radial air-cooled engine. Ooh, doggies. Wow. This is a Malcolm Oley's Goblin dragster. This actually fit on a dragster. This dragster has been fitted with a Goblin jet engine identical to the one you see displayed here. The dragster was being tested in the UK in 1978. And there's a picture of this engine on that dragster. This engine right here. I don't know. That is just would be scary. Okay, now we got to kind of get caught up on our airplanes and here's a helicopter. This thing is absolutely huge. This is a Sikorsky NCH-53A Sea Stallion, U.S. Navy Bureau number 152399. Wow, 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 wow. That is crazy. And I mean, this got to be 20 feet tall. There's where the pilot said, of course, up in there. Could you imagine flying this thing looking out over that Windshield. Wow. Engine nose gearbox removed. Beware of blast. It says, yeah, I would think so. Merciful heavens, look at the size of this thing. I'm trying to show you the whole helicopter, but it is mind-blowingly huge. Okay, let's walk around here now, look around a little bit. Oh! Wow, you can even walk up inside of here. Cool. Have to go up in there and look around a little bit.
See the sign here? Frank,
Wow, look how long this is.
his vehicles turn left, right? Correct, you turn left? Why won't you turn right?
Of course, that's where they would sit. Wow. Oh, we can get a look at the cockpit here a little bit. Wow. Boy. Here's looking back where we just came from. Wow. It says turn left to exit. I don't think we're going to be doing that, but that's what they had to do when they were getting off of this. Emergency exit, pull tab, strike window, center. Wow. I guess we had to bail out for whatever reason. Yep. Had a lot of men. Working along here. Just where we just been. Closer view of where we've just been. Well, let's go down this row and then we'll do not turn the propeller, it says. Yeah. This Fairchild UC-61K4 order, Argus 3 Fairchild, built 1946, under license from the Texas Engineering Manufacturing Company. a Newport 27 World War I French biplane fighter. And I think it's that one up there. Dick Stark, Sergeant Pilot, oh, that's in French. The Dawn Patrol of Kansas City, Air Dome Aeroplanes. I'm going to try to get all these. I don't try and leave anything out. Better watch where I'm walking too. Liberal, Kansas is where we were at here just a few weeks ago through their air museum in Liberal. And that makes the second time we've been to that one. But we've been to the Air Museum in Wichita, Kansas. And now this one here is a first here in Topeka. And we've been to the Stafford Air and Space Museum in Weatherford, Oklahoma. So yeah, we've been to a few. I am so trying to get all of these, but they are just huge. I tell you what we'll do, I think we'll go buy, here's a Bendix twin 50 cal machine gun turret. Boy, you wouldn't want to be on the other end of that, the wrong end of that. I think what we'll do is we'll walk around the back end and then we'll circle around and we'll get the front. I think that's how we'll do that. There's just a lot to see. The aircraft are so huge. Flying remnants, gently used articles. Oh, they got these for sale. That's interesting. Oh, old jukebox. That's cool. Yeah, they got movies. I'll take my time here and just look around here, because this is just one hangar. There's another hangar to go through yet, and then the grounds area. Yeah, so that makes our second air museum this summer. Let's go back around here. That Angels, cool. I've been to a lot of those over the years. Mainly at McConnell in Wichita. Like I've seen them perform a few times over the years. It's kind of a hassle getting in, but once you get in, get all that sorted out, it's absolutely worth going and watching them perform. A mess kit, binoculars, radio, and they got a map, a chart with a ruler and compass and all that you'd need as a pilot. Yeah, we've already been this way, so let's go check out this U.S. Navy Blue Angels jet. Aircraft carrier. USS Enterprise. The Sopwith Pup. Oh, it's over there. That's Sopwith Pup. Was a British First World War single-seater biplane fighter aircraft built by the Sopwith Aviation Company. It entered service with the Royal Flying Corps and the Royal Navy Air Service in the autumn of 1916. And that's that one hanging up above. Yeah, we're going to get a real good look at this. I've not been this close. I've been to a lot of the air shows, but I've not been this close. So this is a real treat to get to be this close to this Blue Angels. The way I'm to understand it is these are the Top Gun pilots that get to fly these. Lieutenant Hal Looney. I seen two of these one time. One was literally on top of the other one, upside down. One was like this, and the other one was upside down, right on top of him. They were flying, literally, the one was flying literally on top of the other one, but it was upside down. I can only imagine how difficult that is to learn how to do. But yeah. Very, very cool. I'm definitely going to get a picture of this. Now we're climbing up the stairs. And these are not small by any means. Look how far back that goes. And you're sitting here in this little cockpit area, and you've got all, I don't know if that's going to come out or not, and you've got this whole big huge aircraft behind you, and you're doing all these like stunts and that sort of thing. Oh man, I don't know. That's just mind-blowing. Tell you what, while we're up here, we might, there's a MiG-15 right there, that black and red one. That's a MiG-15. I think we got a trainer simulator down there. We'll just take a look at this while we're up here. Really, really cool. And then kind of pan around here a little bit and let you kind of see everything that we can see up here. Oh yeah. There's another one that you can walk up in. We'll get over there here momentarily. Yeah, we'll get to that one here in a minute. Built in Poland as a Line 2, wingspan was 33 feet 3 inches, length 33 feet 4 inches, height 10 feet 10 inches. Empty weight was 8,115 pounds, max weight 12,228 pounds. The power plant for this was 1 VK-1A turbojet. It had a N37 cannon and 2 NR-23 cannons. It could fly at 650 miles an hour. Service ceiling was 49,729 feet, and range was 1,228 miles. Wow. Okay, let's go on around and we'll continue to explore. And here is Douglas A4A Skyhawk cockpit. How to give you an idea how small these cockpits were. And there's all the instruments. Look at all those instruments. Wow. This cockpit section from a Douglas A4A Skyhawk U.S. Navy attack jet. I'm not even going to try to get in there. I don't think I'd fit too good. And this, it just says keep off. It's just a little vehicle to get around and like to tow maybe airplanes around maybe. There's your hook. And there's your controls. It's kind of cool because it's got a look at the front end of this. It's kind of reminiscent of the 50s maybe. I'm not sure. But again, I just can't get over that. Seeing that this close, the Blue Angels jets. Let's go over to look at this submarine. This is the USS Topeka SSN-754. Wow. Defender of the Heartland, USS Topeka. Turbo Wasp engine. And here's some more models of the U.S. Navy planes. This is a Hellcat, first plane used by the Hells Angels, and then there's an abundance of these over the years, right on up to the present day, I would assume. But there's a plethora of them. Yeah. Here's a helmet they wore, the Blue Angels helmet. Okay, well let's go on down and we'll continue to explore before we go outside and go to the next hangar. Grapho type, some sort of messaging device. And I'm not sure what this is. This is a periscope bomb sight. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, a periscope bomb sight. Okay. Well, now let's look at this Navy VF-51 plane. We'll get another side glance. Wow. I like how the wings folded up. Of course, they did that on aircraft carriers because, you know, to save room. They had the wings fold up. U.S. Air Force jet. And again, these things are massive. They really are huge. Here's some wooden toys maybe that the kids played on. I would assume. Heck yeah. I would have played on one of those when I was a kid.
So
If they had them around at that time.
Navy always likes
Now these are the
twin engineer.
weapons that this plane would have held. And there's the rounds of ammunition right there. This is a Korean War veteran Grumman F9F-5 Panther BUNO. This aircraft flew combat missions over North Korea with U.S. Navy Fighter Squadron VF-51, the Screaming Eagles, from 2nd January until 5 March of 1953. Okay, we're going to get up here and get a look. And again, these cockpits are so tiny. My gosh, it's just incredible. Let me get a look here while I'm up here. There's an upstairs, I think. We're going to go upstairs here in a little bit. I think there's an upstairs. We're going to go look around there real quick and I get a better view upstairs. But these are the aircraft that we've already, except for that far one over there. But we'll get to that one in a minute. Boy, really nice. Okay, now we'll go back down. I need to go back this way though. I've been all the way around this one. Now let's go look at this one over here. And then we'll probably go upstairs for a little bit. Then I think we can maybe go on to the next hangar. And this plane here, donated to the Combat Air Museum May 1st, 2021 as a gift from the Jerry O. Sibley Trust, a Vultee aircraft, the Vultee BT-13 United States Air Force naval family of basic trainers for military student pilots entered the service in 1940. Training for new pilots consisted of 4 10-week phases. The first phase of training was conducted in the classroom, with the second through the fourth conducted in the air with aircraft of increasingly challenging perimeters. Okay. We'll walk around this way. And here's the front of the one we were just at a little bit ago. Look at the size of that gun there. That is crazy. Look at that. Wowee. This is a Vietnam War veteran McDonnell Douglas F-4D 29MC Phantom II, United States Air Force. That's what this plane was here. There's some more weaponry right here. Missiles. Well, this thing was loaded for bear now. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those missiles. And then that one big gun there. That's just crazy. Yeah. I can't forget to get the front of these, as we were in the back just a minute ago. Now we're in the front. and we will continue to walk around and look at these as we go along. Yeah. Sergeant Lauren, E. Sibley, and Jerry O. Sibley, two pilots would set, of course, the cockpit area. I'm trying to get all the ones that were up off the ceiling too as well. And this is the other side of the plane currently looking at. And here's some scale models of the plane right there. And that's that big, huge helicopter we just looked at. Let's go around and look at this one, though. We'll kind of walk around this here a little bit. Well, those fans feel good. It's kind of warm in here. Okay, I think we're going to walk on and we'll go upstairs for a little bit. I think I did show you all the aircraft in this hangar. Trying not to miss any, but there's a bunch of them. And we got another hangar to go through, plus the grounds. We may do the grounds and go do the hangar. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to see how that all pans out. But I did try to get all the aircraft here at this particular hangar. We're going to make our way. I think we can go upstairs, so I'm going to have to check that. Okay, we made it to the second floor. I'm going to kind of give you a perspective of what it's like on this upper level. Try to get all the planes I can. I'll have to walk on around and get the rest of them. And of course, there's the Blue Angel right there. Of course, this does not have zoom on it. If I ever get another camera, have to get another camera like this, I'm going to try to get one that's got a zoom on it. I'm going to try.